Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing a Q&A. I asked you guys for some questions on Instagram since we've been getting some new followers over there, and you guys asked some good questions. If you are not following me already on Instagram, you can. It's House of Hunts Vlogs, and we post lots of pictures of mainly the kids, but other stuff too. So the first question comes from Rustman Nathaniel. Rustman Nathaniel.
Or R. Usman Nathaniel.
Rustman Nathaniel. Hi, I watch your YouTube channel. How is Jane doing at night with wearing the Goodnight Pull Ups? I have a daughter who is 7 and still has accidents. She wears them and hates them. So Jane is doing better. She still wears pull-ups at night, but she's doing really good.
River, drop it. Come up here. Come on. Up, up. Lay down. Lay down.
Anyways, she's doing good. She takes her pull-up off right away when she wakes up, when before she would just leave it on until we told her to take it off. And we're just really working on it. We tried really hard for like a few weeks with like what do you call it? Like a chart thing, but that wasn't really working. So we're kind of just waiting to see more signs of when she's ready. So we just put them on her just in case. Basically.
She likes them though.
Yeah, she doesn't hate them, so. All right, question number 2 is from Tammy Joe 63. She says, how are the kids enjoying the snow? Have they gotten to play in the snow before? We have no more snow. It was here for how many days?
Probably like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 days. Only really 2 days where we felt like we went out and like played in it, right?
Yeah.
And the first day was amazing. Our kids have never seen snow before. That was the first time they had seen snow. That was the first time they've played in snow, and they loved it. They loved it. That's all they wanted to do.
In short bursts.
Yeah, in short bursts. I was thinking, which I didn't really say this to you, but I'm sure you agree, if we had like better clothes and shoes for the kids and like gloves that don't get soaking wet when you touch the snow and stuff like that, they would have been out there for hours.
Probably.
It was just like their shoes and their socks that get all wet. They had no mittens, so they wore socks on their hands, and those got like soaking wet. Yeah. And so it only lasted for like 20 minutes at a time, and then we'd have to go get ourselves dry and then go back out. So
right. And
we're not prepared with like sleds or anything fun like that, but they loved it. They loved it too. We can't wait to go play in it again somewhere. All right, question number 3, Letty Marie 31 says, hello, I just found your channel and I love it. Thank you. What is something you enjoy doing to refill your cup, replenish yourself so you don't feel burnt out, and keep serving your family? I'm not gonna answer this question because I actually did a whole entire video on this. I'm not sure if it's up already or if it's gonna come out after this. I have so many ways to prevent mommy burnout, so many ways that I do, and so I made like a 14-minute video about it, so I don't want to.
In the description. Yeah,
I'll have it in the description if it's out yet.
Or
and
we'll
if
put
it's
a link
not,
right here.
Yeah, if it's not, then I will post it when it does come out. So be on the lookout for it if it's not already out. The Shelby Garguilo. Sorry, I'm
Shelby G.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to do as a family? I was gonna say we're really lazy. We really like in the summertime, definitely going out on the boat or going to the beach or something like that. But if you're talking about just like a regular normal day, we love watching movies.
Yeah, movie nights.
Yeah, and just being together, like sitting down comfy on a blanket, you know.
Disney
That's
World.
what I would think. Well, we love going to Disney World. Yeah, if you're talking about like actual things, definitely beach, sandbar, Disney World. The kids love going to the playground. It's always fun to get fresh air, swimming pool.
Yeah, pool. Normal stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty basic. All right, I don't know what number we're on. Lelo Care, I'm sorry, 99. How do you discipline the kiddos when and if they act up? I actually already did a video on this as well, so I'll link that. And that was like 2 years ago, so we have changed a few things. We basically have to learn how each kid does with discipline. So for instance, we kept putting Jane in timeout whenever she would get a warning or whatever. We have like this whole long thing that we do. So she gets a warning and then we would put her in timeout. And timeout wasn't working, was it? She'd be like, okay, and she'd like go to timeout. And so recently, as in like the last few weeks, we've been still doing the warning and everything, but then we take something away, like take one of her toys away, and it's gone for a whole entire day. And so she's had a few things be taken away, and we make sure it's something that she will miss. It's not like, oh, we're gonna take away this hairbrush or something, you know? Right. And that seems to be working. With Jackson, on the other hand, he hates timeout.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of works with him, so far at least. He's only 2.5, but he does not want to go to timeout. And so I think the timeout method works for him. We don't really know what's happening with Piper quite yet, but...
She's just wild. Yeah. She does what she wants.
We do make sure we warn the kids. There are things that do not have a warning, it's like hitting, and that's it. Hitting, pushing, things like that, like hurting somebody, those don't have warnings. You go straight to timeout or straight to having something taken away. But I'll link that video because it's basically everything that we do.
What you get?
Jane's singing. Mama Beetha says, what did you do with Jane's small toys when Piper started crawling? My other 2 kids are closer in age and I've never had a problem, but now the baby's crawling and I need tips. I am huge about she cannot take those toys out when the babies are around. Piper is just now getting to the age where she's not putting everything in her mouth. We still have to watch out for her, but Jane just got all these little Polly Pockets and Piper's really been liking playing with those. So we just make sure she doesn't, but I feel like I'm doing all the talking in this Q&A.
You are.
And anyways, we have like individual boxes and places where toys go. So the kids' toys aren't flying around everywhere at all times. So all the toys that have little pieces have to be put up, and Jane can play with them during quiet time, or if she wants to play with them when the other kids are awake, she has to go in her room and shut the door, or she has to play with them like on the table where they can't reach them. And then as soon as she's done playing with them, they have to be put away. And it's kind of stinks, but that's just what we have to do until we can definitely make sure that the kids aren't gonna be putting stuff in their mouth. All right, Sarah Jared 618. Do you 2 ever get a date night? If so, what's your favorite place thing to go when you get time to yourself?
We're going on a date night, what's today? On Saturday.
Yeah.
We usually like to do dinner and some kind of activity, like dinner and a movie. On Saturday, we're gonna go to dinner. I got an open table gift card, which is pretty awesome. So we're gonna go to an Italian restaurant, eat, and then we're going to, it's kind of like a blues bar kind of place. And they have different kind of music, jazz music, but they've got like a Southern rock group on Saturday. So Jen's parents actually gave us tickets to that. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, we get occasionally date nights. We usually try to do dinner and some kind of activity. That's what I think.
I say like we try to do once a month, but sometimes it turns into like once a quarter or once every 3 months, just because the time flies. The weeks just go by and we're like, oh, we haven't done anything. But our kids also have a strict bedtime, so if we want to, we can do like date night at home and stuff like that more often than going out. So all right, Natalie Browder says, I'd love a Q&A with Jane, things like her favorite color, food, toy, movie, etc. So I did say on Instagram that maybe I'd have the kids in this Q&A, but this was the only time we could do the Q&A while the other kids were asleep. But I did do Jane's 5-year interview, and that asks all those kind of questions, like her favorite color and all that kind of stuff. And then when Jackson turns 3, we'll do that for him as well. So I'll link that as well. Just go down the description, there'll probably be a bunch of videos linked. Yeah, they're super cute. Maybe I'll link all of Jane's because she has one for every year that are super cute. All right, the last question is Hello Acapello.
Ooh.
What are your favorite YouTube channels to watch and what state do you live in? We live in South Carolina, and Chris doesn't really watch YouTube too much.
No, not too much. I don't really watch like I watch a lot of YouTube like random channels and stuff like
and hunting things and
fishing, stuff like that.
I have a lot of people I'm subscribed to, but as you can imagine, I don't have much time to watch. So I usually watch Ellie and Jared. They post every day, so I try to watch them every day, and same with Cullen and Katie. I watch Kaylin and Robert, which are good friends, as well as Love Meg is my good friend. So I watch them. Who else do I watch? Do you know anybody else that I watch all the time? I am subscribed to a lot of channels though. and I just pick stuff all the time. But those are the ones I watch like every single time they post.
Cystic fibrosis.
Oh yeah, I watch, shoot, what is their channel called? The Fry Life. The Fry Life. She has cystic fibrosis, but I really like their channel. They're a really cute couple. So, but that is it for our Q&A. Thank you guys so much for your questions. Maybe next time we'll do a Q&A on Twitter or Facebook, so make sure you're following us there too. And leave down in the comments any more questions you have, and I answer all comments every week. So if you ever have any questions, just ask them down in the comments. But,
sorry.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Peace.